Hello everyone, Teacher here back with another video on Warhammer 40k Tacticus. So today I want to talk about the arena where you get a lot of tokens so you can use, what kind of team could be best, and a pitfall that you should not do if you're considering playing this game that I sadly stumbled into. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look.
Immortality is the gift of chaos. In exchange, chaos demands blood.
So we're gonna start off with the pitfall, and the most important advice I can give you guys that I've learned the hard way is don't go wide. Go narrow on your teams. And with that in mind, what I'm talking about is these stars. Some characters you get at uncommon, others you get at common. And to level them up, you need, don't have the token here, let's see if I can find it here. You need these orbs. Uh, there are three orbs. There are the Imperial, Chaos, and Xenos orbs. And the factions use them all, and I thought we would be getting okay amount of these, but you don't. So focus on two teams early on, unless you get super lucky or spend for an actual team. Otherwise, I would say focus on the Imperial, these four, and Vindicta. You get those really early on. So I would say focus on those, at least until you get them to 4-star, as it is, because their abilities, when you ascend them and rank up, they get higher. And that is the same with gear. As you can see, we have this little icon right here. This means what gear level are they at. This is Iron 2. It's called you start at Stone, Stone 3, and then you have to go up to, at least I know, Iron 2. And the reason why I'm pointing out Iron 2 is because of the following. You have missions for the two teams that you unlock early on. Have 3 Ultramarines characters at Iron rank 2 or higher. And if you do that, you can also beat the stage, and that means you will be close to unlocking a 4th member, thus increasing your Necron squad and allowing you to progress further in that campaign and allowing yourself to gear up, and overall it just really well. Now I did the mistake of not doing this, and the reason why I did that was because I had this Calandus right here who I leveled up. I can even level him up further or ascend him as it would be. You can see here what it takes, and then you can see this is where what you get for both starring them up but also ascension. So, and this is legendary, the highest it can go up to. And you can see every time you ascend, you get a 20% bonus to the ability stats, so that's pretty nice. So focus on your main 2 rosters, your 3 Necrons and your Ultramarines. I would highly suggest you focus on your main guy that we all get. Then you focus on the Sergeant and Bellator, that is. And that's what you can see where I am now. I need to get the shards, and the way I get those are from the Necron campaign and also from the actual Imperial campaign, so I can raid and get the shards. So that's why stick to your main team and make sure you can get 3 uncommons, so you can get them to Iron 2, so you can advance the missions. And I would also say that for an arena team, where I'm going to show you some arena footage in just a moment, these 3 right here are actually working really well because your sniper has quite a good amount of damage. Bellator has the summons, and that's pretty good as well. Here you have your AoE on your one-time special, but the basic attack also does damage. Then you could combine it if you focus your squad really heavily. Then you can take the summon at null in here, so you can get the summons out. Also, you usually get pretty okay amount of emblems up here, or badges as it's called. Get your abilities up to level 8 because that is the easiest one, and then maybe hold off on advancing them beyond that. So you could do these 3 right here, then Alap Null, and then I would say for early one that everyone unlocks, I would also do Vindicta right here because she actually does a whole amount of damage. She's also really good for the Imperial campaign. So that's definitely something that I would do. And that's also something I am doing. Now, one of the teams that I want to recommend that people could maybe focus on, because you could maybe get some of it early on depending on your short pulls, is something called the Cookie Cutter, and that involves a lot of summons. That is from Nandy, who is a content creator on this game, so I got inspired from there. And what you need is actually these two right here. I have one of them. Then you have Calandis, and you have Alpnol, so you get a lot of summons. You could maybe slot in Bellator. I would maybe swap in Vindicta. You could also, and then the ideal one that you actually use is Thaddeus as the fifth one. But yeah, that's what it is, and wow, I would love to have the Black Templars. Anyways, let me go ahead and show you some actual arena footage. There's a new season going. I am just really fighting against people who has a lot more than me. That is the healer. Okay, let's go with that. So I'm punching up 600k. Yeah, no, just 600, not 600k. So the reason what I would do with this team is actually that would say also in some certain campaign nodes, this is what you should do. Oh, we have a team set up like this. Okay, so he can get over there, cannot get further. Then we're gonna do here. Whoops, there we go. Yeah, this is the desktop version that does this. Sometimes I'm using BlueStacks. Now I'm using this, but I actually think I want to go with Alibnull instead because it's more built, so it does more damage. So let's do like this. And then what you do, you end your turn. Ah, I can't see, so I should have swapped over there. Yeah, okay, that's what I should have done. I'm gonna do this. There we go, we survive, we get the twos. Ah, it's not connected. Okay, well, that sucks. So, now go over here. There we go, go this. There we go, we got a kill. Let's get the summons out. Had I done that first, I could maybe have gotten a kill. Okay, so his was not iron. I can see that. I should actually have moved over there, but I don't think that was a space. There we go. There we go. I moved down here because I don't want to kill my own unit. There we go. Got a kill. Used my ability. Let's start up here. Got a kill. It's okay. And there we go. That's how you actually try to win against someone above you. Like, it's a new arena, so I do get the rating out of it. It's a little bit difficult. So that was basically some early game stuff and also early game team that you can use. And as you can see here now, I'm facing off against squad that's pretty high up, so it is what it is. Make sure you do your powers. That's also why invest in your two main teams. Again, I would really love to have Thutmose for the shards, just so I could actually go further in my campaigns. Also, another thing to make sure you don't do, if you're really struggling too hard with a node, then focus on gearing up instead. Like, I was really struggling for a long time, and why don't I have any emblems there? Okay, apparently I don't, but I beat it. No, I finished raiding that. So, always make sure you raid for gear. Also make sure you raid for shards. I would do 150 refresh. That's what I'm gonna be doing with my black crystals, just so I can keep getting my shards, because I wanna advance my units so they are better and I can progress further in many different campaign modes. Also, again, DK crew, we do have members in here and there's plenty of room, so if you are looking for a game to give it a go, do that. And one final thing I want to say, after you finish the tutorial, we're going to jump over here, then make sure that you actually go in here and enter your codes. Enter your codes. You can basically just search Warhammer 40k Tacticus codes, and many different sites will pop up with some active codes at the moment. And there's also Squid Mar02 is the newest one. Night Hunter just informed me of that today in the guild chat. So yeah, if you found this video enlightening or gave you an interest in try the game out, then do it. It doesn't require a lot of screen time. Only the first day or so requires screen time with missions. When it unlocks some extra ones, there's a timer on, and do those so you get more requisition scrolls, so you can do more summons. Always do at 10. Blackstones, I would say use them at maybe 1 energy a day. And also, yeah, make sure that if you see something really good in the store, buy it. And one final thing, just before I forget, don't do what I also forgot, what I also didn't do rightly. I believe it's the onslaught runs. I went over and did some. Yeah, keep doing these always if you can. That's also why it's really good. If you can swap over and do Xenos, do that. So you get the chest and make sure to do that. Salvage run, however, I would say make sure you stick with Imperial. You have more crit chance, and getting crit means that you can go way higher and you get more stuff and you get some goblin shards. So make sure you do that. And again, I'll make more videos on this week because I really enjoyed the game and I hope to see some of you play it. And take care, everyone.